Do you think it's a lot of undercover brothers in the industry?
Oh no, Queen. We don't know nothing about undercovers. Oh no. We don't know about that.
Okay.
The speculation surrounding Nicki Minaj's awareness of alleged relationships within the music industry, particularly involving her ex Meek Mill and Diddy, has intensified following a resurfaced clip from an old live stream. In this clip, Nicki Minaj poses a question to Soulja Boy about the prevalence of undercover brothers in the industry, hinting at the possibility of hidden relationships or orientations among male artists in the music scene. This inquiry has led to widespread speculation and discussion among fans and observers who wonder whether Minaj was alluding to specific individuals or relationships she was aware of. While Nicki Minaj has not publicly responded to the recent allegations involving Meek Mill and Diddy, specifically the timing and context of the resurfaced clip have led some to theorize that she may have had knowledge of such dynamics long before they became a subject of public discourse through legal challenges and social media controversies. The clip contributes to a larger narrative concerning secrecy and privacy within the entertainment industry, especially regarding matters of personal relationships and sexuality.
One of the hardest parts of my career to date, ever, yeah. Because at the time, I did love both of them, and I couldn't erase the love that I had for my team.
Speculation surrounding this clip is further complicated by the fact that individuals in the entertainment industry often face intense scrutiny and pressure regarding their private lives, which can lead to speculation and rumors. In the case of Meek Mill and Diddy, the allegations have sparked significant discussion, controversy, and backlash, touching on themes of homophobia, reputation, and the consequences of public figures' personal lives becoming fodder for public consumption. However, it is crucial to approach such speculation with caution, without direct confirmation or more concrete evidence. Assumptions about individuals' personal lives remain just that, assumptions. However, this situation highlights the challenges faced by celebrities in managing their personal and public personas, especially as they navigate an environment where rumors and speculation can quickly spiral out of control. It also reflects broader cultural and social issues within the music industry and beyond, including the treatment of rumors surrounding sexuality and the impact of gossip on individuals' lives and careers. On the other hand, people are now revisiting some of Nicki's past remarks about Meek, and the revelations are far more chaotic than anyone could have anticipated. What's even more astonishing is that Nicki allegedly intended to reveal everything about Meek in her upcoming documentary, but he issued a cease and desist order before its release. What's remarkable about this situation is that Nicki had tried to warn us about Meek a few years ago, when she exposed his hidden tendencies and bad behavior towards her, but unfortunately nobody took her seriously at the time. People were too consumed by their hatred for her to pay attention to what she was saying. As many of you already know, Meek Mill has been heavily criticized on social media after being revealed as Diddy's secret partner. This revelation came to light in a contentious $30 million lawsuit filed against Diddy by producer Rodney Jones.
Sean Diddy Combs facing yet another sex assault and harassment lawsuit. It was filed on music producer Rodney Jones Jr. He accuses Combs of making unwanted sexual contact while they worked on an album. Jones also accuses Combs of forcing him to participate in sex acts with sex workers in front of.
Rodney claimed that Diddy pressured him into staying with him to work on his album. However, Rodney alleged that he witnessed disturbing incidents, alleging that Diddy spiked his drink. He mentioned seeing Diddy's sons Christian and Justin, along with Meek Mill, Young Miami, and Usher at Diddy's parties. Rodney accused Miami of coercing her cousin into inappropriate acts while he was barely conscious. He also claimed to have witnessed Justin and Diddy engaging in questionable behavior with girls hired by Miami. Furthermore, Rodney accused Diddy's youngest son Christian Combs of misconduct with a woman. Additionally, Rodney exposed Diddy's alleged relationships with Meek Mill and Usher, stating that Diddy claimed to have manipulated Stevie with the promise of a Grammy. Regarding Meek and Usher, Although their names weren't directly mentioned, the details provided were clear enough to identify them. Meek was described as the rapper from Philadelphia who was once involved with Nicki Minaj, while Usher was hinted at as the R&B singer who performed at the Super Bowl and had a successful residency in Las Vegas. The lawsuit mentioned that Diddy informed Jones about his intimate involvement with both the rapper and R&B singer, as well as Stevie J. Furthermore, Rodney accused Meek of having a liaison with one of the young women present at the party. The lawsuit alleged that rapper Meek was seen on Mr. Combs' yacht associating not only with underage girls, but also with adult workers. This revelation deeply disturbed and outraged many as it implicated Meek in the entirety of the scandal. Some individuals promptly began investigating further and discovered that Nicki Minaj had previously brought attention to Meek's involvement in such activities, although her claims were dismissed as embitterment. At the time, in 2020, she confronted Meek after he liked a disrespectful post about her husband, Kenneth Petty. The post depicted Kenneth as a mannequin at a store, and Meek, in a petty move, decided to endorse it. Prior to this incident, Meek had already insulted Nicki's husband in a diss track and even engaged in a physical altercation with both Nicki and Kenneth. In a designer store, fed up with his behavior, Nicki decided to retaliate. She began by sharing pictures of Meek looking less than flattering on her Instagram stories, and later accused him of being notorious for mistreating women. She called him a clown, accusing him of doing things just for social media attention. She mentioned that some women are afraid of men who act tough online. Meek Mill responded by denying ever laying a hand on any woman. However, Nicki Minaj then accused Meek of being physically aggressive towards his own family, even spitting on his mother. She alleged that he had beaten his sister, recorded it, and kicked her in front of their mother, even sending her to the hospital. Nicki concluded by saying that associating with Drake made Meek feel tough again and advised him to move on. Immediately following her statement, individuals began sharing a video from her yet-to-be-released documentary. In the footage, she discusses feeling inferior due to Meek's behavior and recounts instances of his aggression towards her.
But I also couldn't speak out. I couldn't really say much. And I felt so imprisoned in that moment.
A few weeks after Nicki took to her Queen radio show to address critics, suggesting she should have married someone financially equal, not Kenneth. In her response, she unveiled the reasons behind her departure from Meek, suddenly hinting at undisclosed aspects of his behavior, including implications of involvement in secretive and unconventional activities with other men. Nearly a year has passed since the incident where she unexpectedly brought up those controversial allegations during her live session with Soulja Boy. It was when she casually prodded Soulja about naming some of the discreetly gay rappers in the industry. While Soulja hesitated, she confidently claimed to know a few of them and hinted at having inside information about their activities. This led to widespread speculation, with many assuming she was referring to Meek Mill, although she later clarified the mistake. Even more distressing is the speculation surrounding Nicki's 2021 announcement regarding her upcoming documentary on HBO Max. Rumors circulated that the documentary would unveil intriguing insights into the inner workings of the entertainment industry, covering her journey since 2015. The film promised to delve into Nicki's experiences and observations, including her relationship with Meek Mill and his associates, notably Diddy. Additionally, it was anticipated to shed light on her decision to part ways with Diddy as her manager shortly after he took on the role at the onset of her career. Indeed, it's true, Nicki Minaj was under the management of Diddy for a brief period following the immense success of her debut album, Pink Friday. However, she swiftly parted ways with him after just a few months. Without a backward glance, initially, they attempted to spin it as Nicki's decision because Diddy wasn't actively involved in her career. Yet, there were whispers suggesting another reason. Some speculated that Diddy might have attempted to involve Nicki in his unconventional lifestyle, but she wisely exited before getting entangled in that world. Regarding the documentary, it seems Meek Mill took legal action, issuing a cease and desist against Nicki to remove any content related to him and his associates from the film. Many were suspicious of his actions, questioning why he seemed fearful of what Nicki might unveil in her documentary. The fact that she never released or discussed it extensively afterward only added to the intrigue. It's evident the industry intervened to silence her before she could speak out. However, Meek and Diddy's attempts to thwart exposure have failed as their victims are now coming forward. They find themselves unable to salvage their reputations. This time, people have varied opinions on the matter, with some echoing Nicki's prior warnings. She possesses valuable insights into the shady dealings of certain industry figures. Fans remark that Nicki Minaj has remained unscathed by accusations of falsehoods until the next chapter unfolds. On the other hand, a viral video featuring Diddy referring to Meek Mill's daddy is starting to add up. Looks like 2024 is shaping up to be quite a year, and we have a front row seat.
Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, daddy. You putting in that work. I'm proud of you. I love you.
Fans have always had a feeling that Diddy's day of judgment would arrive, but goodness, it's hitting him like a ton of bricks, isn't it? From Lil Rod to Meek Mill to Usher, it seems he was aiming to have every up-and coming guy in Hollywood as his protege. Many individuals have been implicated in the recent lawsuit involving Diddy, but Meek Mill stands out as the focal point of discussion due to his refusal to remain silent about it. Rumors are swirling in the streets, suggesting that the unresolved Diddy situation might have been a significant factor contributing to the failure of Nicki Minaj and Meek Mill's relationship. I can't even begin to fathom the idea of Meek Mill parting ways with Nicki for Diddy. Is this what Nicki hinted at when she mentioned their split, citing persistent disagreements over certain issues that deeply unsettled her? Looking back, we should have recognized the signs of trouble and how poorly we handled their breakup. By now, you've likely caught wind of Lil Rod's legal battle against Diddy, where he reveals unsettling details about Diddy's intentions and connections with figures like Stevie. But unless you delve beneath the surface, you'll miss out on a wealth of revelations. Consider the scenario where hidden gems lie within the minty. Lil Rod claims that Diddy disclosed to him about his liaison with two other notable figures, while their identities remain veiled. Clues hint at one being a Philadelphia rapper who once courted Nicki Minaj, while the other is associated with Super Bowl performances and successful Vegas residencies. To many observers, the obscured identities seem to point toward Meek Mill and Usher, respectively. This lawsuit, brought forth by Lil Rod, appears to be meticulously crafted, connecting various dots and shedding light on numerous occurrences. Take Meek Mill, for instance, recalling Jaguar writes remarks about young artists being exploited in Hollywood under the guise of mentorship by older individuals like Diddy. It all starts to fall into place. Jaguar brought up Will Smith and Dwayne Wade, implying they were involved similarly. But she also noted several other mentors who allegedly exploited young artists. Diddy is frequently mentioned, suggesting he was one of these mentors, passing artists like Meek Mill and Brer Gray around for his benefit.
He said the objective of Bad Boy is to kill talent. We don't want talent to Bad Boy. Talent to think they got a say. Oh, a talent to tell you, I'm going to turn in my album when I feel like it. He said, but see, if we get people with no talent, and then we make them look like stars, see, we have total control. Because without us, they can't be the shit. He said, that's how we're going to run this label. And we're going to run this into the ground, and I'm going to make all these people. And that was his pep talk at the Kit Kat Club in 1996. To his interns, who are now mostly, executives at Bad Boy.
Lil Rod's lawsuit hints at a connection between Diddy and Meek Mill, adding credibility to these claims. Online investigators uncovered evidence placing them in compromising situations. Once again, online sleuths made an intriguing discovery, a snapshot capturing Diddy and Meek Mill donning identical attire. Furthermore, recall the scandalous moment when Michael Rubin faced backlash for embracing Lil Baby suggestively at a Diddy-esque gathering, later sharing a laugh about it aboard a private jet with Meek Mill. Meek Mill found himself aboard a private jet alongside Ruben and Lil Baby, sharing a video where he and Ruben engage in some playful slapping. Meek's caption jokingly reads, "Stop touching me, white men are too touchy baby." This playful banter should have been a clue for us all. However, when confronted with allegations that his name was redacted from certain documents, Meek Mill denied being involved. Fans believe someone should intervene and advise him to step away from social media, as his responses only seemed to exacerbate the situation. He couldn't hold back his frustration towards DJ Academics for falsely implicating him as the anonymous figure in the documents. With a sharp retort, he conveyed, "Academics, you need to cease playing games with my reputation. I'm uncertain of my reaction when we inevitably cross paths, but your behavior is testing my patience. Meeting you in person will be an interesting encounter, to say the least. Oh, and by the way, be prepared for my new release dropping tomorrow." Meek has been quite active lately, sharing various thoughts on how he appreciates when women respond positively to comments about him. Additionally, he hinted at potentially accusing Diddy of something. It's puzzling when he mentions not being embarrassed by his past experiences. What might be trivial for others is significant for him. It seems like someone should intervene and suggest he take a break from social media. His constant defense and deflection seem a bit suspicious. Usher's recent appearance at the Super Bowl and his Las Vegas residency have sparked speculation that he's the subject of a lawsuit. It's not uncommon for people to associate such legal matters with him, especially given his past dealings with Diddy. Let's steer clear of debates about Usher's name being withheld, especially since Usher himself has hinted at the unsettling things he witnessed while collaborating with Diddy. There was a notable instance when Usher graced the cover of Essence magazine and inadvertently suggested that something occurred between him and Diddy. While Usher remained composed when discussing his future endeavors, such as movie projects, forthcoming albums, and various business ventures, he noticeably clammed up when the conversation shifted to his time spent under Diddy's roof. In a rather reserved tone, Usher remarked, "I want to save some material for my future book." Let's just say there were some intimate encounters. Furthermore, there were individuals actively engaged in the release of a scandalous book by Kim Porter, purportedly containing explicit accounts of Diddy's liaisons with various men on numerous occasions. Allegedly, the book also delved into how Usher's mother confronted Diddy over rumors of intimacy between him and Usher, a revelation that apparently unsettled Kim. It's even rumored that Kim possessed video evidence of these encounters between Usher and Diddy. However, Diddy swiftly suppressed the book and issued threats to those involved. It's unsettling to consider that Kim Porter might have met an untimely demise due to her knowledge of Diddy's secrets, yet these revelations are still surfacing despite his efforts to silence them. One can only imagine the chaos brewing within Diddy's circle at present. Have you all caught Columbus Short's recent interview? He shared an interesting anecdote about Diddy making advances towards him. It seems like Diddy's list of romantic pursuits keeps growing longer.
2:30 in the morning, 2:30 in the morning, 2:15, 2:31. Phone ring is unknown number. I don't answer unknown numbers. But, my wife looking at me like, yeah.
Who is that?
Yeah, pick that up. I want to know about this. And put it on speaker. Yeah. Picked it up. I say, who's this? It's Sean. I'm like, Sean? It's Pop. Like, oh, it's good.
Talking low like that?
Talking low. So I was like, hey, what's good? I said, what's cracking? He said, we didn't see you tonight at the BET Awards. We didn't see you tonight. He said,
you checking in?
He said, what you doing? I said, oh man, I'm at the crib. He said, oh yeah, we over here at the he said, I'm over here at the Beverly Hills Hotel. I said, oh, for real? So who over there? Just me.
What? Come on, man. That man ain't serious. You serious?
Just a while back, Short mentioned that he received a late-night call from Diddy around 2:30 a.m. Diddy was apparently feeling down because Short wasn't at the BET Awards. However, things escalated when Diddy mentioned he was staying at a nearby hotel and claimed to be alone when Short asked if anyone else was with him with the recent lawsuit filed by Lil Rod, shedding light on Columbus escapades. It seems like there's a lot more to uncover. Fans have a strong intuition that we'll be hearing plenty about the snitching in the upcoming weeks. What's intriguing this time around is that people are backing up their claims with solid evidence. The unfolding drama surrounding Nicki Minaj, Meek Mill, and Diddy encapsulates the complexities and hidden undercurrents of celebrity culture in the music industry. Allegations and insinuations, ranging from hidden relationships to serious accusations of misconduct, spotlight the precarious balance between public personas and private lives. Is saga marked by legal battles, social media spats, and public disclosures not only underscores the pervasive nature of rumors and speculations, but also raises significant questions about privacy, trust, and the consequences of fame. Nicki Minaj, once disparaged for her outspoken remarks, now appears to have been a harbinger of deeper industry issues, pointing out the difficulties in discerning truth from gossip when fame is intertwined with personal vendettas and legal entanglements.
About anything in that entire situation, other than what if Nicki takes a shot? What if Nicki takes a shot at me? Then what? Like, what if Nicki spits bars at me? He said throughout the whole beef, that's the only thing he was worried about, because
the case involving Meek Mill, Diddy, and other industry figures serves as a sobering reminder of the vulnerabilities and pressures that come with celebrity status, where one's past and present actions are constantly scrutinized under the unforgiving lens of public opinion. As this narrative continues to unravel, it serves as a potent illustration of the challenges faced by those in the limelight, where every action and word can be magnified, misconstrued, or manipulated. While the truth of these allegations remains to be seen, the discourse generated by this situation underscores a broader societal fascination with celebrity culture and the complexities of navigating fame in the digital age. Ultimately, this episode reflects the ongoing struggle between maintaining a public image and confronting private realities, reminding both fans and critics alike of the human elements behind the headlines. So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section. Stay tuned, and we will catch you in the next video. And thanks for watching my video.